Good evening, everyone. I'm Darren. Firstly, I would like to thank EV Global Network as well as my upline. Last but not least, every one of you here online for your time attending this webinar. Before we start the webinar, our AV team has mute your mic on Zoom as so to allow the webinar to progress smoothly without interruption. We have a Q&A session at the end of the webinar where you can post your question either by typing in the chat box on Zoom or simply by unmuting your mic then. Due to time constraint, we can only limit to one question per person that's relating to today's topic. Thank you everyone for your understanding. We will also have some presentation slides later. And if you are viewing it via your mobile phone and finding it too small, you will be able to enlarge it to have a better viewing experience. So now, today's topic, gaining weight and how to get in shape. I'm sure during this pandemic period this year, many of us, if not maybe someone close to us, had gained weight and been trying hard to slim down. There are many known methods to slim down, but which method or methods are safe and effective? So today we have a very knowledgeable speaker on this topic, and he will be sharing this knowledge with us. Let's welcome Charlie, the speaker for today's topic.
Thank you, Darren. Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, my name is Charlie. Right. Firstly, I'd like to thank EVG and my upline, and and also a big welcome to all of you for attending tonight's webinar. Tonight's topic is how to get in shape. All right. So how to get in shape means that we want to actually get away from obesity. Okay. First, we talk about obesity. In fact, right, obesity, right, is actually like a illness magnet. Means that when a person becomes obese, it attracts all the illnesses and tends to get sick. That's the reason why we need to find ways and means to slim down. And let's come to today's topic, all right? Just give me a second, let me share the slides. Okay, we talk about slimming down, right? Firstly, we must understand whether are we obese. So to know whether we are obese or not, very easy, all right? You can actually use this BMI calculator. Okay, you can look at the chart over there. Okay, so basically, right, okay, to see if your weight is healthy, calculate your body mass index BMI, right? For example, okay, if your weight is 70 kilo and your height is 165 cm, then your BMI is 25.7. Okay, so how do we get this? Basically, it means that, okay, you take your weight over your height in meters times your height, right? So basically you get 25.7. And if you look at this chart, if you are Asian just like me, then we actually 25.7 is under the overweight category. So we have to try to slim down. So this is how you look at your BMI. Okay, so just I mentioned to you the dangers of obesity. Okay, basically when a person is obese, right, he easily get exhausted. Okay, have walking difficulty, and not only that, you have sensitive skin, and this person will actually sweat easily and have odor. All right, and also trouble finding clothes that fit, especially now season or a lot of sales. No, you have a hard time, right? Finding clothes. Okay, and when you go to public transport, you find that you have difficulty fitting in bus and plane seats if you want to go travel. Of course, now traveling is a bit hot right now, but then again, when traveling resume, yeah. So these are the things, and also most importantly, right, when a person is obese, easily lose confidence. Right? Not only that, increase the risk of cancer, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, liver disease, osteoarthritis, and also increased allergy. So these are all the dangers of being obese. Okay, so when a person is obese, right, they will try a lot of methods to lose weight. So let's look at the improper weight loss methods. Okay, first one is diet drugs. A lot of people took diet drugs, things like caffeine. They have caffeine inside. Okay, ephedra, okay, ma huang in Chinese. Okay, laxative. Okay, diuretics. Okay, certain TCM slimming teas. Okay, so let's look at what are the side effects coming from this kind of diet drugs. Okay, the common side effect, you have irregularities in heart rate, all right, increased blood pressure, right, dizziness and headache, insomnia, you can't get to sleep, you get nervous easily. Okay, for female, we have menstrual disorder, easily get stomach pain and flatulence. Okay, then leads to organ failure. Okay, and also we have leakage of oily stool. Yeah, so it's very inconvenient, and you get cramps easily, ultimately end up in death. So the second method, okay, is high protein diets. So basically, this high protein diets means that they eradicate carbohydrate from their meal and they only focus on animal-based food. So what are the risks in these high protein diets? Okay, let's look at the risks. Firstly, you easily have nausea, you get fatigue easily, hypertension, bad breath, ketosis, ketosis, and also coronary heart disease. So these are the risks. And also you get diabetes easily. Sorry, you get diabetes, stroke, cancer, increased uric acid, having gout, osteoporosis, kidney stones, and also higher risk of death. If you look at all these risks, you know that it's not worth it to partake in this kind of weight loss method. All right. The next one is the all fruit diet. Okay, just now we have the we have now we have all fruit. Okay, sounds a bit more healthy, right? But is it really good? Let's look at it. Okay, all fruit diet means that this person only consumes fruits, nothing else. All right. Okay, so if you only consume fruits, right, basically fruits are good for our health, but it does not provide enough nutrition. Okay, right? And also, if you consume in a long period of time, you have prolonged malnutrition. Okay, that will weaken the immunity and leads to illnesses. All right, and also fruits are usually some fruits they are high in sugar and calories, such as banana, durian, my favorite, right? Mango, lychee, longan. So all these are not beneficial for weight loss because, as you know, they are high in calories. Right. So the next one, since fruits are not so good, how about vegetarian diet? Okay, vegetarian diet, right? Because they are often deep fried for taste, to have good taste. That's why they deep fried, more chewy and all this thing. And the vegetable oil, right, they're usually high in calories, and excessive intake will lead to weight gain. Okay, so basically vegetarian food are and highly processed and contain chemicals, additives, preservatives. They are not really good for health. So it's also not a good option. Now let's the next one, improper dieting. So basically means that they don't really eat much. They probably don't even eat. All right. So what they do, what it does to your body, you have they will be excessively suppressing the appetite, not to eat anything. Okay. Basically that will lead to unbalanced nutrition, and that will having unbalanced nutrition, you have weakened your immunity. And basically by doing this, you're actually harming your stomach, right? Okay, and that will lead to slow metabolism. Okay, risk of anorexia. Okay, then because you don't really eat, you lack of energy, you lack of spirit, things like that. Basically, like half dead. All right. So these are just now all the improper loss methods. So basically, if you want to have a weight loss, right, you need to do the proper calculation. So let's look at the proper weight loss methods, right? Okay, so it's basically it's nothing much, no science behind. It's basically just calorie calculation. Okay, so for what our intakes requirement for calorie daily for male is 2000 kcal. Okay, female is 1008 kcal. Okay, so if you want to lose 1 kilo per week, okay, your calorie intake daily for men is about 1000 kcal, female is for 800 kcal, right? So take note. So if you want to lose 1 kilo, these are the requirements. So basically the secret of weight management is basically just, as I mentioned earlier, just calorie calculation. Just it's maths, right? So how to know? Easy. Okay, there's no brainer. Okay, basically if your calorie intake is lesser than your calorie burn, okay, your weight will be reduced. Okay, if your calories intake is greater than your calories burn, then your weight increase. Right, you become fat. You ultimately become obese. So having calories, we saw about calories. So people might ask you, so how am I going to know what are the foods that I eat, right? How much calorie do they possess account? Now let's look at the whole range of food right now I presented to you. Okay, two-piece chicken set. Two-piece chicken set is 1,590. Remember the it almost hit the requirement daily for male and female already, all right? Okay, next one. Okay, this one. Okay, 10 glutinous rice ball with sesame filling. Okay, that's about 740. Okay, 1/3 gone. Okay, and baked ham and mixed nut mooncake. Oh, this is Chinese favorite. 1,000 calories, half quota gone. All right. Okay, and also your baked mooncake with lotus seed paste and 4 eggs, almost 1,000. It's about the same as previous one. All right, and beef noodle soup, 570 calories. For those drinker, 1 can of beer, okay, Budweiser, 145, right? And your favorite big breakfast, McDonald's big breakfast, right? Hot cakes, 1,090 calories, right? Big Mac, a lot of favorite, Big Mac, nice to chew, right? 540 calories. Okay, braised pork, 2 pieces, not the whole plate, don't be misled. A lot of people say, oh, whole plate, only, no, it's 2 pieces, 900 calories. So remember, try not to eat this, right? Braised pork bento, it's about, okay, 1 serving, okay, it's about 940. 1 piece of bread is already 75. Can you imagine? So easily you can consume 4 to 6 pieces easily. Okay. So how about cafe americano? Okay, grande size, large size, about 15 calories, very low. Okay, and cafe latte is about 220. Why? Because they add milk. That's why the calories actually increase. Your caramel frappuccino, Starbucks, 410, right? Char kway teow, Chinese favorite, another Chinese favorite, 740. Your wanted quota is gone, right? Cheeseburger, a lot of people like cheeseburger, 290 per piece. And also Adam peanut butter cake, butter fudge ripple, 1,330. Look carefully at the calories. Okay, so just by eating this, right, basically there's nothing much you can eat after that. Chicken nugget, 4 pieces, 190 calories, right? Okay, 1 piece chocolate chip, but not the whole plate. One piece is 160 calories. Look carefully at 1 piece. So imagine one whole pack is basically you already over your quota for that day. Okay, chocolate chip cookie dough milkshake, 1,600 calories. So basically, if women were to drink this, right, basically you already hit quota. Follow, even you drink plain water, you also probably you'll get obese. Right? Coca-Cola, a lot of people favorite, 140. Okay, 1 serving of coleslaw, 170. Okay, combination of a roast with rice, okay, is about 870. It's quite high. Okay, cream of corn, 240. Okay, cream of leek soup with puff pastry, 320, quite high. All right, extra crispy breast, like KFC, 490. All right, 1 piece. Fish and chip, 850. A lot of people favorite it. Okay, 1 croissant, 330. Usually if I would eat this, I probably have to eat 4 or 5 pieces. So basically quota also hit. Right? Fried bee hoon with luncheon meat and egg. A lot of locals, right? Breakfast, 940. Just one breakfast, one portion of this, your half day quota is gone. Okay. Fried dough fritter, 450. Okay. 1 fried egg, 90. Not so bad. All right. Okay. Fried oyster omelette, 370. Okay. Okay. Fried spinach bento, 925. Very high. All right. Okay. Fried udon noodles, 550. All right. Hainanese chicken rice, a lot of Chinese flavor again, 670, quite high. Right? Especially because the skin is very oily and yeah. Hor fun, this one is my favorite, 710. A lot of people is eating hor fun every day. Okay, hot fudge sundae, 330. All right, so eat less of this. World famous fries, McDonald's, everybody's favorite now, especially kids, 510. Okay, so basically, right, if you were to eat this, just one large fries, right, you have to take away the calories. You have to walk about 11,000 steps a day. No, we've talked about 10,000 steps. You have to walk about more than 10,000. And if you drink iced milk tea with pearls, right, 450 calories. Okay, okay, 1 large 14-inch pizza. Okay, this one must a bit raise my voice. 3,280 calories. Means if you eat this, even you breathe in the air, you'll get fat. So please try to lessen all this, right? Okay, mashed potatoes, 120, right? Okay, 1 meat dumpling, okay, 770. Meat, okay, meatball marinara, 480, all right, okay. And milk, 250 milliliters, is 155 calories. Nasi goreng or fried rice, 740, another local favorite. Original recipe breast, okay, KFC, 320. This one, original recipe drumstick, this is lesser, 120, all right. Okay. 1 pineapple bun, this one a lot of people, I know they like to go with coffee and tea, right? 280. For me, if I would eat this, I would probably have to eat 5 of that just to make me full. Okay. 1 pineapple cake. Okay, Chinese New Year is coming, and I know a lot of people like to eat pineapple cake. 1 piece, 200 calories. You know, this is a very small piece. No, you probably have to eat 10 pieces just to have a feel of what is the pineapple cake about. Right. Rib eye steak, 1 serving, 1,340. Very high. Right. Okay, salmon, 100 gram, 140, because salmon is, it's healthier choice, so it's lesser. Okay, 1 sausage, 300 calories. Okay, skinless chicken breast fillet, 120, because without the skin. Yeah, that's why it's lesser calories. Okay, now, okay, snacks. Snickers bar, 1, 215 calories. Okay, tiramisu cake, 375. All right. And okay, Tuscany creamy chicken Alfredo, 510. Okay, vegetable oil is 1 spoon, one small spoon, 120 calories. Can you imagine when you cook, you have to, use a lot of spoonful of oil. Now, 1 bowl of white rice, 200 calories. Okay. Mee with fried seafood, 110 because this one got seafood and fried. So that's why it make more oil and more seafood. That's why it's higher, 110. Okay. Now you have now you see all these calorie option, they are on the higher side. How about those that are lesser, higher, healthier one? Okay. Apple, take more fruits. Apple. One apple is only 80 calories. So eat more apples, it make you full and make you healthier. Easier for dieting. Okay. 1 cup of orange juice, 110. All right. 1 apple juice, 1 cup, 110. Okay. 1 banana. Okay. One banana is 90 because banana is sweeter. That's why it's higher in calories. Right. Now 1 kiwi fruit, only 45. 1 medium size mango, 130 because mango is sweeter. That's why it's more calories. Rock melon, 1 piece, okay, 1 slice, 35. Okay, so vegetables, celery, 100 grams, so it's only 15. Do so to eat more vegetables, right? Okay, Chinese cabbage, 100 grams, only 15 calories. Please eat more of all these vegetables because they really help you to lose weight. Okay, Chinese kale, okay, 100 grams, it's only 20. Okay, so now if you heard all this food, right? So how about if we do exercise, can we lose weight? Yes, you can. Let's look at exercise. Okay, cycling. If you cycle for 1 hour continuously, that's very tiring. You only burn 240 calories. So now for photo dancer, dancing for 1 hour non-stop, only burn 180 calories. It's very little, right? Jogging continuously for 1 hour, only 350 calories. Yeah. Now, if you swim continuously for 1 hour, also about 300, about same as jogging, about 355. Now, for those who like to play Tai Chi for 1 hour, only 240 calories. So for those who do walking for 1 hour, you only burn 150 calories. Okay. Now, if you do yoga for 1 hour, only burn 200 calories. So remember, just now I recall back, if you eat 1 packet of large fry, right, probably you have to do 3 hours of yoga just to break even. So not worth it. So try to eat less of those high calorie food. Okay. So basically, if you heard all these options, right? So basically, what other food, right, is actually effective, safe slimming tips, right? Okay. Let's look at food. Let's look at soy. Okay. Basically, soy, right, is actually rich in protein, phytochemicals. Okay. Calcium, they also have folic acid, fiber, and vitamins. Okay. Soy, right, also is low in calorie and fats. Okay. Soy can maintain satiety for a long time and maintain posture, control your weight, increase muscle mass, and actually helps in burning more calories, right? Okay. Now next one, psyllium husk. Okay, psyllium husk, right, contain soluble and insoluble fiber. Okay, increases satiety, right? Okay, help remove gastrointestinal toxins. Okay, it can also help to reduce your liver burden. It balances your cholesterol and blood sugar, and of course prevent diabetes and colorectal cancer. Okay, ginseng is a lot of people like ginseng. Okay, ginseng is considered the king of herbs. All right. Okay, strengthen lungs and spleen functions. Okay, reduce stress and relieve mental fatigue. All right, keep you more awake. Okay, increase metabolism, strengthen digestive system. Okay, it can also prevent gastritis. It can balance your blood pressure and cholesterol. Okay, rose. Okay, rose. Okay, women's favorite, also men's favorite. Enhance collagen production. Okay, and rose can actually repair and vitalize the skin. Helps to delay aging. Okay, replenish our skin moisture. It prevents wrinkles from forming. Okay, prevents our skin sagging. Okay, and also of course promote blood circulation. Hawthorn. Okay, hawthorn nourish our heart and liver. It cleanse and protect liver. Okay, prevent arteriosclerosis and help cleanse our blood. Okay, lower down bad cholesterol, maintain smooth blood flow, regulate blood pressure, and also prevent cancer. Hovenia dulcis, okay, it strengthen liver detoxification. Okay, also strengthen ADH and ALDH. It's a kind of enzyme to increase right, alcohol metabolism. Okay, so why do I say that? Because you see, a lot of times our food may contain alcohol and increase the risk of damaging liver, heart, brain, and also weaken our immune system. So this will actually help to increase alcohol metabolism to protect our liver. Right. Okay, so another helpful tips. Okay, besides eating all this food, right, these are the things that you can do. Okay, you can drink water and eat high fiber fruits before meal. So remember, drink water before meal and eat fruits, right? And also, if you consume a meal, right, you drink the soup first, followed by your main course, right? Okay, and also allow your body to burn calories with sufficient sleep. That's why sufficient sleep is very important. Helps to burn more calories. Okay, and also use less oil. Okay, every spoonful of vegetable oil, right, contains about 100 calories, as I mentioned earlier. Imagine you cook a dish, right? You use many spoonful of oil, so you use less oil in everything, right? So besides all these helpful tips. Okay, so and also not to forget the 4 factors for good health. That is sufficient sleep and rest. Okay, means that you have to sleep about 6 to 8 hours every day. All right. Okay, and also regular exercise daily. All right, or you walk 10,000 steps every day. Do deep breathing to enhance lymphatic circulation. Okay, maintain stable emotion means that you smile more. Be happy every day. Smile to yourself, make yourself happy, and all this thing. Yeah. Okay, that will actually strengthen the immune system. And lastly, take balanced nutrition. Your nutrition, balanced nutrition is very important. So with all these 4 factors, right, you ensure have good health. And with all the things that I mentioned above, right, okay, you can actually ensure that you can actually slim down easier. Okay, so when you slim down, you get a better health. So with this, I end my sharing, and I wish everybody, right, stay slim and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie, for sharing. Through his sharing, we know that what are the safe and effective methods and the risks that come with improper methods. The proactive monitoring of calories intake together with the right nutritious diet, regular exercising, maintaining stable emotion, and as well as sufficient sleep will definitely help with getting into healthy shape. So do we have anyone who has been successful getting back in shape using the nutritional immunology knowledge as mentioned by Charlie? Yes, of course. We have quite a few, in fact. Today, we have 2 friends who will share with us their testimony. First up, we have Shinji. Understand from Shinji that she once had difficulty getting into shape after her pregnancy as a working mother. So how did she eventually accomplish getting back into shape in a safe and effective manner? Let's welcome Shinji.
Thank you, Darren. Good evening, everyone. I'm Singchik. I'm a mother of 3. After giving birth to my 3rd child in 2017, I got rather plump and it was difficult for me to lose weight. Let me show you some of my photos. Yeah, so my weight in January 2019 is 66.7 kg. And this is my photo in October 2019. I became reluctant to take my own photo or selfie. If group photo or family photo has to be taken, I would stand behind others or be furthest away from the lens. So in August this year, I started to take a complete nourishment series, which consists of Rhapsody, Rosy Thyme, Immunity, Soy Green, Berry Beet, and Raisin Tree. So for my breakfast, I'll take 30 ml of Rhapsody and 30 ml of Rosy Thyme, followed by one pack of Immunity, mixing with 1 pack of Soy Green. This is my meal replacement. And before lunch, I will drink 1 pack of Berry Beet, mixing with 1 pack of Raisin Tree. These products are very delicious. So since October, I found that my clothes are all loosened a lot. So I have to look for smaller size clothes. The size has reduced from size L to M. I can even wear back the clothes I wore before my pregnancy. My current weight is 63 kg. Even though my weight has just reduced by only 3 kg, but my body figure has firmed up quite a bit. My face has firmed up too. Okay, the contour is more obvious and my skin is fairer and more radiant. Ever since then, I like to take selfie more often. So my husband also says that I have transformed from an auntie to a young lady. I thought to myself, wow, isn't this an anti-aging effect? Being able to lose weight healthily and look younger, I'm very happy and grateful as I will be 40 years old next month. I'm also very grateful to Dr. Chao Fei Chen for developing such great products. I still continue to take complete nourishment series now. I also would like to encourage everyone to try out these wonderful products. So my sharing ends here. Thank you.
Thank you, Sinjit, for her sharing. From her sharing, we understand that we cannot take health for granted, no matter how young we are. Health should start young to build a good foundation. Through her sharing, we know that only through correct nutrients, adequate sleep, stable emotion, and regular exercise that we can have a balanced immune system. Next, we have Andy, who 3 years ago were having some weight issues as well as some many other issues. How did he manage to gain back his health? Let's hear from Andy. Welcome, Andy.
Hi everyone, I'm Andy. I'm a housing agent. So being a housing agent, I always like to eat outside, choosing yummy food which are very high in fats and high calorie. My waist size has increased from 32 inch to 35 inch, 32 to 35. And my weight increased from 62 to 66. That's after I eat a lot of good food. Besides this weight gain, I also have high blood pressure and diabetics, and also need to visit doctor every 3 months for blood tests and take medicine 3 times daily due to having unhealthy food constantly. Every 3 months I will encounter sickness of sore throat, cough, and running nose. Then I will consult my family doctor to take antibiotic, cough syrup, and running nose medicine, which will cost me around $100 per visit. Besides, my left hand forefinger has also problem that cannot be bent completely. I went to TCM for weekly acupuncture with few needles poked into my hand and fingers. I suffer great pain, which lasts about half an hour. For each visit, it cost me about $30. After TCM acupuncture for almost 6 months, I found that there were no improvement at all. Besides that, my sole of my left foot also has some problem. After each long sitting, when I stood up, left sole will feel great pain. When I started to walk until many rounds of walking, then the pain can only go off. Although I did not drink much water usually, but I need to visit toilet very frequently in every 1 to 2 hours. This symptom really troubled me a lot. I went to consult another doctor who recommended me a type of medicine in capsule form, claiming that no side effect, but it cost me about $140 for 2 bottles for my monthly consumption. Another problem which caused trouble me most are the cracking edges of my my fingers, all my 10 fingers, especially when I was in overseas in countries of dry climate. Almost all my 10 fingers were cracked at the edges, and I need to find bandages, and it is very painful, even if I don't hold anything with my hand. So after I bandage all my fingers, then the situation will improve, but it will really spoil my mood in my traveling. Then after I met my classmate in an IT related courses 3 years ago, she explained to me about nutritional immunology, and she recommended me to consume elite products which will strengthen my body immune system and prevent my usual sickness. But I told her I just want to start trying one product first. That is soy green. So this is the soy green. So I started only with soy green from October 2017, which was about 3 years ago. After 3 months of consuming only soy green, 1 packet in the morning until one day during end December 3 years ago, one of my customer told me when I was walking, he said, why I always keep pulling my pants when I'm walking? Then I realized all my pants became loose. I found that my weight had reduced from 66 kg to 62 kg, lost weight of 4 kg for 3 months after taking soy green every morning without any breakfast. After that, in January 2018, I went for my regular blood test. My doctor told me my total cholesterol has reduced from previous 4.6 to 3.8, and my triglycerides had reduced from 1.7 to 1.2. My diabetics index HbA1c has reduced to normal 5.3. Therefore, my doctor has reduced my medicine from 3 times a day to 2 times daily. High blood medicine from 300 kg to half, that's 150 kg per tablet. I really was so happy during January 2018 after seeing health improvement review in my medical report. So with the encouragement of my introducer of Elite products from January 2018, I started to consume complete nourishment series, which consists of soy green. That's the soy green. Then another one is the berry beet, and then also immunity, and also the in liquid form. That is the Rhapsody, and also Rosy Time. So total 5 products. So after 6 months of consumption until June 2018, I felt my body has certain changes. Number one, I realized my forefinger could be bent completely as per normal. When I stand up, my left foot sole did not have any more pain. Number three, all my fingers edges has no more cracks. Then number four, when I sit down continuously for 2 to 3 hours, I did not feel the urge to go to toilet every hour anymore. Number five, I have maintained my body weight, no more big stomach. And then the most happy moment I felt at that time was that I did not require to consult my family doctor anymore during that first 6 months of 2018, due to I have no more symptom of sore throat, runny nose, and coughing. Even until now, after 3 years, I have not taken any more medicine, or and did not take antibiotic for sore throat, runny nose, and cough, as I do not encounter all these symptoms since 3 years ago until now. Every month, I have saved a lot of money of about few $100s, and I have also saved my precious time to consult family doctors and Chinese physicians, and no more suffer pain for the acupuncture of my fingers anymore. I would like to thank Dr. Chen for her research to produce such wonderful products to let me gain back all my health. Tonight, I would like to end my sharing until here. I'd like to wish every one of you to have a healthy body and a happy life day by day. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's really insightful learning how Andy gained back his health within such a short time frame through the knowledge of nutritional immunology. Well, so I'd like to emphasize that every product is specially formulated to nourish the overall body, including our immune system. However, our products are not in any way a form of medication or drug and should not be used to treat or cure illnesses. So I believe that through the sharing earlier on, you may have some questions. Now we shall have the Q&A session. You can unmute or type in the chat box with your question, and we will try to answer everyone's question.
Hello, Darren. I have a question actually. So my friend actually mentioned that she has been exercising regularly. However, her weight does not seem to reduce. Why is this so?
Okay, thanks, Lucas. Thanks for the question. Let me just repeat this question again. You have a friend who has been exercising regularly, but however, the weight doesn't seem to reduce. So why is this so? So can anyone from the Q&A committee help to answer this question?
Hi, Darren.
Hi, Joy.
Hi, I can help to answer this friend's question.
Thank you, Joy.
Okay. So, thank you for your question. Actually, fundamentally, to achieve effective weight loss, we have to understand that weight loss happens when our daily calorie intake is less than what is needed to maintain our daily lifestyle. So let me share some slides here. Okay, so the target is to achieve an input less than output of calories. Okay, and exercise actually helps to burn off, it's very good. It burns off more calories and it's important to help maintain a healthy weight. However, besides that, effective weight loss needs to be combined with a low calorie food consumption. These two factors will then work hand in hand to ensure a steady and safe weight loss effect. Let's have a look at this slide at the calorie count for some common food and how much we need to do to burn them off. On the table on the left are some of the common food. Maybe just now you might have noticed as well when Charlie was sharing. Some of the sinful foods are all listed here. Like some may think that beverages don't make us very full, but if you look at the calorie count of a glass of milkshake, it's a wow, you know. The same high calories go for the big breakfast and even a salad. And now let's look at the table on the right. Okay, table on the right shows that running for 1 hour at 5 miles per hour for a 59 kg person burns off only 472 calories. Most of the highlighted foods on the left, actually, if you see, cannot be burned off in just 1 hour of exercise. Therefore, in order to lose weight, we have to choose our food wisely. To go for less fried food and food with less sugar content, if we do not want to spend many hours to burn off the calories. Okay. So why is consuming plant food more ideal for weight management as what Charlie has also explained just now? Plant foods are actually very low in calories and contains phytochemicals, antioxidants, and polysaccharides. And this help to nourish our immune system at the same time. Another added bonus is that with consuming plant food, it contains dietary fiber. It helps to maintain a healthy weight, prevent constipation, and also lower the risk of diabetes and heart diseases. So consuming more fiber actually help us to feel full longer and help us to eat less later. So fiber also works with the liver to help eliminate toxins out of the body. We'll look at more on liver later on. Okay. The next item here is besides more fiber, actually another important nutrient is protein. Okay, we talk about more on the plant-based protein consumption. Protein is important because it helps to build our muscles, which burns more calories than fat. Having more muscles means that our resting metabolic rate, RMR, will be higher, and this helps to burn calories faster. Animal-based protein like meat, dairy, eggs, wheat, and casein are high in cholesterol and saturated fat and calories, whereas the plant-based protein like soy contains phytonutrients that are protective, that has protective effects against cancer, heart disease, and bone weaknesses. Soy itself contains 35 to 56% protein and is one of the most abundant sources of plant protein. Soy actually has 2 times more protein than meat, 3 times more than eggs, and 12 times more than cow's milk. Yeah, so consider more plant-based protein in your next beverage. Last but not least, an important organ that I would also like to emphasize we need to look after is the liver. Okay, to achieve effective weight loss, we need to take good care of our liver. The liver is an important organ in our body. As stated here, it actually helps us to perform more than 500 different types of function in the body. And that includes the production and regulation of cholesterol, blood sugar, and clearing toxins from the blood. So what can the liver do for weight loss? The liver actually helps to metabolize fat by producing bile that breaks down fat for easier digestion. The liver is also a major fat-burning organ in itself in our own body. However, modern food consumption lifestyle like high-calorie food, high-fat food, processed food, and high-flavor food like spicy food, they affect the health of our own liver as it becomes so overworked to break down and cannot perform well to break down this food in our body. Besides consuming lesser of the harmful food, we also need to consume more plant food that are beneficial to our liver, such as the hawthorn and raisin tree. Hawthorne actually increases the rate at which the liver converts our LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, to HDL, the good cholesterol. Hawthorne contains a type of antioxidant called OPC, and it helps to protect against cholesterol buildup in blood vessels. Resin tree itself, Hovina delcis, increases alcohol metabolism. It protects our liver, okay, reduces the hangover symptoms. And one of the key property of this resin tree is that the research by the South Korea National Institute of Food and Drug Safety, like the FDA, states that resin tree helps to alleviate hangover symptoms and reduces alcohol dependence. Okay, I hope that through my sharing, you can better understand how the different factors other than exercising can affect our weight management program. I also hope that you understand better the type of food that we need to consume in order to help in this weight management journey. So that's all for my sharing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joy, for your sharing. Through your sharing, we understand that watching our diet and counting our calories intakes are crucial to being successful in reducing our weight. So let's see if we still have further questions. I see that there is a question in the chat box. Okay, the question is from a friend called Pei Han. Nowadays, ketogenic diet is a very popular way of losing weight. Is this method effective? So that's the question. Can anyone from a Q&A committee help answer this question?
Hello, Darren. I will help to answer this question.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I am Nicole. In fact, when I was searching for ways to slim down on Instagram, ketogenic diet is a very popular method. Actually, I tried for one day and I actually gave up. So let me share some slides with you. So what is a ketogenic diet? In short, keto diet avoids eating carbohydrates, but emphasize meat as the main food intake, as they are high in fats and certain vegetables to lose weight. So why is keto diet so common now? A lot of people have given reports and theories to make us believe that by minimizing our carbohydrates intake, we will lose weight. For example, by telling us that eating rice will increase our insulin secretion and help us absorb glucose, it will then be stored as fats, which will lead to weight gain. And so many people believe that rice is the cause of gaining weight, and therefore they stop eating rice in order to lose weight. However, these reports and theories are not complete. Not only carbohydrates will increase insulin secretion. In fact, if you compare rice and meat, one piece of meat will actually increase more insulin secretion. So let's take a look at the Japanese. Most Japanese are slim, but their eating habits are mostly with rice, example sushi, which means that most of their meals are high in carbohydrates. And Japan has the oldest population in the world. Hence, we can see that eating rice won't bring any harm to our body. Countries that have rice as their main diet, example China and Japan, have lower risk of cardiovascular diseases. In contrast, Western countries that have meat as their main food have higher risk of cardiovascular disease. So how do people really lose weight just by eating meat? This is because by eating meat, you will feel full easily, and when you feel full, you tend to eat lesser. However, this is not good for our health because our body lacks the fuel which comes from the carbohydrates. Our body will then use fats from food and body fats for fuel. This metabolic process is known as ketosis. This is harmful to our body as it is associated with impaired mental function, nausea, fatigue, hypotension, and bad breath. During ketosis, acidic substances called ketones are produced. Ketones are excreted in the urine, but they place additional burdens on the kidneys. And when our body is acidic, the body will then start to draw calcium from the bones to neutralize the bodies. Over time, this could weaken the bones. As the meat is high in saturated fats, eating large amount of high-fat foods for a prolonged period of time raises the risk of coronary heart disease, diabetes, strokes, and several types of cancer. Rich in animal-based food comes with high proteins too, which can cause the body to produce high level of uric acid, which is a risk factor for gout and kidney. After learning from nutritional immunology, I understand that a popular method doesn't mean that it is really safe and healthy. To sum up, it is very important for us to slim down while not affecting our health at the same time. It is important to eat carbohydrates because it is our body's primary fuel. In fact, plant food are made of carbohydrates, and as they are wholesome in nature, they won't harm our body. Let's have a well-balanced diet which includes a variety of fruits and vegetables to manage our weight healthily and safely. Health is wealth. With this, I end my sharing. I hope I have answered this friend's question. Thank you.
Thank you, Nico, for your sharing. From her sharing, we know that ketogenic diet and more about ketogenic diet, and that actually wholesome plant-based food is more effective and safe method to lose weight. So is there any more questions? Let's have a look. Okay. If not, let me share on upcoming activities. Let me share the screen. Okay, so on the 30th of December, we have an NDO's webinar at 8:30 p.m. So on the 9th of January, we will have a live stream with Dr. Yi at 10 a.m. And on the 4th of January, we have a webinar on the topic of how to perfect your skin in Mandarin at 8:30 p.m. So for all the above activity I mentioned earlier on, you can get the link from the friend who have brought you here today. Yeah, thank you. So before we end the whole event, let's take a photo together as for memory. If convenient, please switch on your webcam. If not, it's still okay. So can we have the AV team help
can.
the photo?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Okay, good evening. So I shall start to take a photo now. In total, we have 2 pages. So let's start to take a photo. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, if you want to put a emoji, a heart, or a good, it's okay. You may just put it. So the whole picture will be very, very, very nice. Okay, I shall start to take the first page. Okay, for the count of 1, 2, 3. Hold on a second. Let me save my photo.